All right, it sounds like we might have Scott Jensen talking right now. Let's check in, listen in.
So we're encouraged, we're optimistic. We've said it before. We've all endured some pretty tough times the last 3 years. People have felt the heartbreak, watching people's lives turned upside down. And I know that a lot of people say, you know, Tim Walz had a tough shake of the dice that he had to deal with, but he failed. And he wasn't there when Minnesota was looking for him, and that's why we had newscasters saying, where's our governor? Well, I'm hoping that tomorrow morning they won't have to ask where our governor is anymore.
Scott, what about the situation like in a place like Chisago City? I saw you tweeted them to stay in line. That would seem to suggest some pretty good turnout in a heavily Republican area. Is that part of the trend you're talking about, riding tonight to victory?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. We're seeing big turnout in areas that we wanted to see big turnout, and we're seeing lackluster turnout in areas that we were hoping they might just want to stay home because they're not very excited about the candidate they might typically vote for.
If this goes your way, what does tomorrow look like for you if you wind up being elected governor?
It looks like an adrenaline rush. It does. We'll start meeting in the early afternoon, and we'll meet 6-8 hours. And Matt Burke and I made a commitment to each other that we're going to squeeze 3 days out of every one day, so that by Saturday we should have 6-7 work days already in.
What have you done in terms of staff, a budget, just the transition? Have you talked to the governor about a transition? Where are you in that process?
We met with MMB. We have task forces ready to go. We've had personnel working on transition team, and tomorrow we'll flush that out.
You know how many task forces you have?
We have 3 specific task forces right now set up. Public safety, supply chain restoration,
okay,
and student performance.
Student performance, thank you.
How excited are you to have a get-together and have a blast in the mansion on your first night?
Excuse me?
How excited are you to have us all come hang out with you in the mansion?
I thought the first party that we would have would be a press party. I thought we'd definitely have the media there first.
Would you ever, I mean, obviously this is supposed to be a very close race, and I know you're talking about early numbers and being optimistic, and I get that. Can you even think about a recount, or how late of a night do you think we'll see before it really does all completely come together?
There's a lot of people a lot smarter than I am on terms of the numbers, so I really don't have any idea right now. I don't expect it to be an early evening. I brought a lot of Propel water to drink throughout the night and some caffeine.
What vibe did you get on the road the last 24 hours, 48 hours?
Excuse me?
What kind of vibe did you get in the last 24, 48 hours?
Well, it was a real positive vibe, and frankly, because you see the polls, sometimes there was an inclination on my part to say, am I really feeling the vibe accurately or not? But I'm just extremely excited that tonight we're already sensing a vibe that is exactly what we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Scott, how did you unplug from the politics today? I know you went back and actually visited with your patients today. Why not, one last door knock or something like that? Did you just have to unplug and take it easy after that long campaign?
Sometimes it's best just to refresh the soul. So dealing with people with congestive heart failure and headaches and ordering CAT scans and making sure that if they have a tumor that I was going to make the diagnosis promptly was a pretty big deal to me.
Could you just talk again about the energy you felt the last few days?
I feel like I've just been getting a transfusion of energy from everybody we've connected with, whether it was flying around Minneapolis in the bus or whether it was flying around Minnesota in an airplane. People are fired up. Come here, lover. So that's what we've done.
All right, have been listening to Scott Jensen, who continues to be optimistic as we're very early in this race.